The founder who tried everything, sold themselves, hired the lead generation agency, tried to build a CRM or a sales process, they run the demo, they run the proposal, but still they don't scale, they don't close. Something is broken. The CRM doesn't tell you the exact data that you need. There is no script. Every day you show up to a call, you say something different or you keep pitching. People will tell you, I'll come back to you. They don't come back to you. This is happening every day to early stage founders who go to market, who start selling. So you build a product, an amazing product, you think. You now need to sell. And what do? You start selling yourself. But things don't go as expected. If you are in this situation, this video is for you. Today I want to talk to you about the 5 phases of escaping founder-led sales. The pattern is always the same. The founder sells themselves. They work for a while on sales, so they build the product and they start selling. So they get referrals from investors, they go and find the people on LinkedIn or within their network. They may hire also lead generation agencies. When they start getting leads, what they do is usually they start doing demo. So they run demo of the product, they tell the pricing, and most of the people will start ghosting them. Or they say, no, look, it's not a priority right now, or we don't know what to do with this, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, you don't close anything. So what's the escape? The escape is this map. So you need to start from, first of all, the founder-led limbo. You go into exit the founder-led sales. You install a system, the InScaler system, you transition after, and then you may have executive sales leadership or you may hire head of sales. Let's start from the first, founder-led sales limbo. Where you are here is that it's everything about you. It's your energy, it's your calendar, it's your work, it's your demos, it's your CRM setup, it's everything that goes through you. You run the prospecting, you run the calls, you run everything. And this is also something that happens a lot when you hire a lead generation agency. So you get somebody from outside to generate leads from you, and they ask you questions. Who's your ICP? Who we should target? So things that you don't know, and or you may know, but you answer at the best at your knowledge. Then you need to exit founder-led limbo. The fix everything phase, the I do everything phase is over. Now you need to install basically some of the foundation of your sales team. First, you need to knock and lock the sales cycle. So you want to understand how you get leads, people who may be interested in your product, turn into prospect, turn into customer, and turn into happy customers, right? So you need to define your new business acquisition sales cycle with all the stages. I talk about discovery, demo, proposal, decision making about team, contract sent, close won, close lost. And then you need to have an existing business sales cycle, which usually goes from onboarding, live, quarterly business review, renewal, upsell, whatever. So you need to define first this in order to understand for each stage what do you need to do. Then you mirror this into your CRM. You add your properties like start date, end date, or all the properties, number of users, number of whatever you're selling. So all the properties that needs to be attached to the deals, the opportunity, and you go for it. This is very important. Then you start scripting your sales cycle, so the stage of the sales cycle. The 2 most important scripts that you need and frameworks that you need is for discovery call and for demo and proposal. These are the 2 most important. Another thing that is very, very, very important for you is to have documentation. So you need success stories, you need a sales deck. So the phase 1, exit founder-led sales limbo is this. Then you install the system. How do you install, for example, InScaler system? First of all, go through what you have done, and while you do this, you start onboarding people. So if you don't have a salesperson, you may start from an SDR. We do this through the InScaler hiring system, and you onboard this person through the playbook that you already built, right? And in the meantime, you keep selling. I mean, in the meantime, you keep going out there, do the demo, do the prospecting, but with a system. So now you are not guessing, you are following scripts, you are following a system. So After you have an SDR in place, you start giving them goal, give them a commission plan, you give them a ramp-up period. After you do that, we start do the post-transition ownership. So what happens here in Scaler starts to detach from the organization, and you are now yourself plus the sales team that you built. The last phase, phase 5, is the executive sales leadership. So you may, or you have an head of sales. So if the things are working well, so if the things are in place, if everything is fine, everything works, the SDR, the account executive, the people you hired are now working fine, you may start thinking either to have a fractional VP sales like me, so somebody that basically brought you there and he can bring you to a next phase, or you can have a head of sales that we can hire together. So after we have built the foundation together in the first 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 2 months, I don't know how long does it take, we are going to work together into building now sales leadership. These are usually the phases. So you start from founder-led Limbo, phase 1. You have exit founder-led sales, phase 2. You have the installation of in-scaler sales system, phase 3. You have a post-transition ownership, so there is a post-transition in phase 4, and there is an executive sales leadership or a full-time VP sales, head of sales in phase 5. Let's be honest, where are you? Are you in phase 1? Are you in phase 5? Are you in phase 2 or are you in phase 4? It's very, very, very important to understand where are you in order to move up the ladder and move up the stages. So if you need help with this, so if you need 1, to build foundations, and 2, run your sales team fractionally, my name is Matteo, I'm the founder of Scaler. I do this for many founders and startups all day long, but the most important thing for me out of this video is for you to understand these phases, and to most important, to understand that there is unfortunately no shortcuts. But no worries, that's why people like me works with founders at this stage, to help them build foundation, help them build and scale their first sales team, and most importantly, pass the knowledge and pass the concept that are behind, because as I always say, sales is teachable. It's not something you need to be born with. There's not such a talent of selling. You can learn it, and actually you will learn it if you work with companies or people like me. So thank you very much for watching the video. Hopefully you found this interesting and potentially inspiring, and until next time, see you on the other side.